Twitch chat. Hey Draco Bob. Hey Blazar, hey Sebran, hey Blue Milker. I feel like these are some wild bonuses I haven't looked at yet. Choose a colorless card. Choose a colorless card to obtain. Alright, how good do we think these things are on Ironclad? I'm doing well, Le Chaton Complaisant. Galen. Turtle. How good is bandage up on Ironclad? I don't really know. Five is like so-so, right? I feel like, oh, this explains. 5 is almost always winning? Oh, is it? Oh, whoops. Okay. I don't think that's how I evaluated stuff earlier. I'm sorry, bandage up is almost always winning for defect? I don't think that's how these evaluations work. Remove 2 ever. Well, we will get up to remove 2 next, won't we? How good is blind? Probably pretty good. 0 cost defensive card. 0 cost is pretty good in the Ironclad starter deck, and defensive cards are pretty good in the Ironclad starter deck. Also a skill leader for Corruption Dark Embrace. Dark Shackles is excellent. Deep Breath is like passable. Discovery is like, I think, a pretty good card. Dramatic Entrance. Not incredible, but a slight improvement. Enlightenment kind of just needs a card remove. Ness is quite good. Flash of Steel is very good. Forethought needs a card remove. Good Instincts. It's probably about the same as Blind. Impatience doesn't really work in the Ironclad any deck. Madness, terrible. Mind Blast, god awful. Panacea. Panacea doesn't have incredible use case in Ironclad, huh? It's like Flex Potion or Flex, and that's kind of it. Panic Button's very good. Purity, terrible. Swift Strike is fine. Trip is better than fine. Trip's like a 6. But like, there's a to-do here. I'm not consistently reading things in the same way. Seems like a thing to care about. But like relative to each other, at least, this has some amount of consistency. What about random common relic? Akabeko is incredible. The amount better that Akabeko is than like any of these colorless cards is pretty remarkable. Like maybe Panic Button's kind of okay, but like compare Akabeko to what's it called? Dramatic Entrance. Dramatic Entrance like costs me an entire card in my starting hand to deal 8 damage. Akabeko just deals 8 damage. Unless I get a Sword Boomerang, in which case it deals more than that. Anchor is excellent too. In what situations does Madness become best? It's like largely an infinite enabler in awkward spots, but usually you can make an infinite without it, so, you know. Ironclad doesn't have enough card draw on turn 1 to care that much about Ancient T-Set. Heart of War doesn't work incredibly for this character. Bag of Marbles is quite good. Bag of Preparation is incredible. Maybe we just give it a 10. Blood Vial. That's like fine. I think it's less important on Ironclad than Defect, probably. Front scales are quite good. A lot of these are going to end up being around about the same on both characters. I gave Ceramic Fish a 4. Oh, okay. Well, Data Disc doesn't exist. Dreamcatcher. I gave Dreamcatcher a 4. Dreamcatcher gets a 4 on Ironclad. Happy Flower I think is better than that on Ironclad. Juzu Bracelets. I gave Juzu Bracelet -2. It's a little extreme. We give it a 0. Lantern. Lantern's also a bit worse on Ironclad than on Defect, I think. Just like, you don't have as much card draw, so energy isn't as valuable. Mawbank's quite good. Meal Ticket's a little bit less important. Nunchaku, slightly better. Oddly Smooth Stone, I'd give a 6. Yep. Omamori, we can go with a 2 to be consistent. Arc Alchem at 10 seems good. Penib at like 7 or maybe even 8 on Ironclad. Potion Belt at 5 because we have an easier time in early game. Preserved Insect, give it 9. Red Skull, give it 10. Regal Pillow, give a 4. Smiling Mask. I want to give Smiling Mask a 4 on Ironclad. I don't really know why. Sure. I think the boot's quite a bit better on Ironclad than Defect. Maybe a 4. Sure. Sure. Roger's probably like an 8. Warpaint at 7 seems okay. Whetstone 7 seems okay. Common relics are just pretty good. Alright. Losing max HP. Sorry. Removing 2 cards. As Ironclad. Can't I merge these? Gently recommend strike defend. Builds toward infinites faster. Reduces value of strike synergy stuff early though. What else? Because of feed and high starting max HP, Ironclad tends to be able to win the game with a decent number of basics in his deck and has a lot of exhaust to build infinites without caring much about card remove. So I don't consider this option to be particularly strong on him. Especially mediocre in hard act 1s where you'd much prefer to get some sort of combat strength immediately from Whale. I think that's basically how I feel about remove 2 on Ironclad. Imasa. Shapes 2. I don't know what that is. Civ 7 gameplay day. Ooh. Like I get to play Civ 7 or I get to watch someone else play Civ 7? I think what we've learned is that I want a common relic. Oh wait, we got a toy ornithopter. So that's a lot of extra health over the course of the run and also hopefully just the act if I get some potions. I'd like to be able to go this way. I think we take this fight, and if we get poor rewards, we go here and buy 2 potions. But if we get good rewards, we get to go left. Have I seen the Brotato update? It's just on beta, right? Possible I could play that for like an hour. Toward the end of the stream today. Release is on February 11th, 2025. Migishu. Thunderclap is fine. Searing Blow. We talked about Searing Blow already? I feel like I have. I have not. There are so many uncommons I haven't talked about yet. Alright, Searing Blow. Front-loaded damage B. Snowball engine D. Achievable damage solution to a run where you have lots of Acts 1 campfires and little else to do with your acts. However, such a deck will be disadvantaged in terms of achieving block or fights throughout the game. Overall, pretty bad, but fun every now and then, and sometimes even defensible in particularly unique Act 1 maps. You thought it would be Garbage Gimmick? Which one was Garbage Gimmick? I don't remember. I was on a different character, right? Reprogram. Yeah, this is better than Reprogram. Multiple armaments can upgrade Searing Blow multiple times, but the upgrades only last that fight, so. This is not the strongest thing in the world. I was gonna go here and buy potions and then go this way. Is that what I want to do? Path looks atrocious. There's like this. Maybe I should have taken Searing Blow. Like actually. A lot of upgrades. I want to have gold for... Oh, also Searing Blow would have let me card remove this question mark, maybe. Do I want gold for... this question mark? Alright, here's what we have to do. We're going to go through all the cards and note if they are front-loaded damage, and if so, how good they are as front-loaded damage. Do it on an 8 out of 10 scale. We're a... wait. Currently I have D, C, B, A, S. That would be 15. I mean, that's more granular than I need. But we'll do it that way anyway. So what is a B plus? D, C, B minus is 7, B is 8, B plus is 9. Okay. That's a very... It's fine. These are different from... My criteria are different here. What makes front-loaded damage good in this situation is different from what I was rating them for earlier. I literally just need a card that deals any amount of damage. I don't even really care if it costs more than the amount of damage it's dealing should cost. Alright, so these are my commons. Ah! Sorry. Terrifying flashbang. So if I got a card reward, chance of at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would be equal to at least n in a card reward of 3 commons. I've done this math before in this spreadsheet. It's probably like somewhere on this page. Choose a colorless card. Oh, choosing 3, chance to get at least. Count if that is greater than or equal to that. Just average? It is. Weird. Keep on forgetting that the spreadsheet's slightly longer on my screen than it is on stream. Alright, so first we need to know how many of them there are. So this will tell me how many are 0 or more. Now we need to know what the chances of us drawing that. C110 needs to be C106. I112. Are there 20 of these? There are. Okay. Why does it feel like that worked exactly the wrong way? Because this is wrong. But actually, I'm really confused. For some reason, these are upside down. C110. Oh. Alright. So that shows chance to get at least a certain thing if we're choosing 3. And then we can borrow all of this. You want to count if all that is greater than or equal to that. Why am I sweaty? Chat, are you sweaty? Don't tell me that. And then... this should be D9. That should be C4. This should be count of that. There is a 0 chance of getting at least a card of value 0. Okay, well that seems wrong. Let's try putting this together again. 20 minus C4. Minus C4. Yes. So we're drawing. Let's go here. I think so. We're drawing from that many minus the ones which are 0, 3, and then dividing it by how many combos there are total. Oh, I actually thought it would work if I generalized it to the other columns. Oh, maybe drinking some water would help. Delicious, delicious water. Ah, so we just need... So there are 20 cards. So we just have combin of that, comma 3. Why does it equal 0? Chats of at least N. And a card reward of 3 commons. 1 minus the combinations. This is 1 divided by that. I'm sorry. What is combin 20, 3? That's what I thought. This should be 1 minus 1, which is 0. I need parentheses here. That doesn't do anything, of course I don't. This should just be 1. Why am I doing 1 minus 1? Isn't it just that? What is 1 minus doing there? This claims there's a 3% chance to get a... Oh no, that's not right. Okay, that's why. 0.3% chance. Oh, who gets to play Civ 7 on stream? Why didn't they invite me? I'm a noted Civ 7 player. Or Civ 6 player. Is it the dev team? I bet it's the dev team. Unbelievable. Nepotism. That's what that is. 20 minus that, or... Oh. Okay. So I need the count of that. Minus C4. Hey, we did it. So we have a 99% chance on a card award of 3 commons to get a damage card of some sort. And we have like an 85% chance of it being a decent one. I think uncommons existing and rares existing brings those numbers lower, but it shouldn't be that much lower. I think I get to go left. I'm also at 50% potion chance. Basically what like my math is here, I'm trying to work out if I can take this path and if I die. Like how often I die. I have a toy ornithopter, and there's an expectation that I get some potions. Potion expectation. Ocean distributions. Thanks, Tivrusky. I wonder if this is something that would be better simulated. Is it Stein? Then he's... I don't speak this language. So... if we... starting at 50% potion chance. 3 fights ahead. We are going to do this total probability way. So there's miss, miss, miss. Miss, hit, miss. Let's do it this way. Miss, miss, hit. Miss, hit, miss. Miss, hit, hit. Hit, miss, miss. The chances of these are, this would be 0.5, 0.5, 0.4, 0.3. This would be 0.5, 0.4, 0.7. This would be 0.5, 0.6, 0.5. This would be 0.5, 0.6, 0.5. This would be 0.5, 0.6, 0.5, 0.5, sorry. Is that right? Yes. 0.5, 0.6, 0.5, 0.5, sorry, 0.5, 0.4, and then 0.7, or 0.5, 0.4, 0.3. Wait, it's not on screen. Times that. All right. I am working on the spreadsheet. It should sum to 1. Very good. These are the chances of each of these things happening. And number of potions. 0, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3. Alright. Number of potions. This is that. This is that. I guess we could do sum if that, comma. Wait. Sum if that. Nope. Sum if that, comma, is that. And then we sum this. That work? Alright, 6% of the time we get no potions. On top of that, a very low percentage of the time we get no attacks. So probably if I go this way, we die to the elite fight like 10% of the time or less. What I'm gonna guess. I think I can go here and then I can reevaluate if I'm like in really bad shape here. There are like bailouts in quotation marks this act. Also, I suppose worth pointing out that not all potions even like win the fight for me. Cleave, disarm, ghostly armor. So I think because of the path I took, I have to take cleave here. Which is kind of wild. I haven't talked about ghostly armor yet. I may not have talked about disarm yet. No, I have. Ghostly armor. It is a block card. I'm going to give it a C as a block card. Maybe a C+. It has some sort of exhaust synergies, but like not really. Very uninspiring filler card in runs where you need help to survive. Attacks, mostly irrelevant. Or stepping up from Act 1 to Act 2 and not dying to attacks for 20 if your deck is bad. Some redeeming synergies in some late game situations, but mostly just becomes a dead card. I could also, of course, just take disarm. I can just take Disarm, and then I could like just go this way, and I have a Disarm in my deck. It's a very good card, much better than Cleave. It's good against Guardian. I think we just take Disarm. Alright. Usually okay with removing a strike here. I'm just kind of... My damage is iffy. You go spot weakness, hemokinesis, and then I have damage. Looks good to me. Those are pretty fun ones to play as well, unrecovered. Dark Embrace, Shrug It Off, Clash. I am probably just gonna take a Dark Embrace. Upgrading Hemokinesis is fine. It's just the biggest damage upgrade in my deck. Which of these Lice attacks more often next turn? They're both 75% chance. Okay. You didn't even play the George Pretends to Deliberate before taking Dark Embrace Scam. Seemed like an okay spot for it. By which I mean a run of Slay the Spire. Alright. I don't believe there was a way to save 4 health there. So with Dark Embrace already, Seeing Red's like already very good. They're all new cards. Not all. Seeing Red and Rampage are though, I think. So Seeing Red. It's an energy card. It's a fairly good energy card. It's like a B- energy card. And it has very relevant exhaust synergies, like it's a C+ for exhaust synergies too. Ironclad doesn't necessarily need energy at the start of runs, as he starts with very little card draw. However, as soon as you find card draw, Seeing Red becomes a very appealing card. Especially strong with Dark Embrace in play, and it's nice that it's an energy upgrade. Cost 1 to 0. Because once Dark Embrace is in your deck, you often want to spend as many upgrades on energy as possible. I think that's probably all there is to say with Seeing Red. I guess, like, we can say that the challenge with Seeing Red the inflection point with Seeing Red is around recognizing when you've reached enough card draw to actually benefit from it. Almost all ironclad decks should want to take Seeing red by the end of the run, but it can take a while before you reach that box. Burning Pact. Already talked about Rampage. Front-loaded damage. Snowball engine. I think we call this a silver bullet for boss fights as well. Kind of for Lagavulin. I think I'm currently writing in Rupture's cell. Oops. A mediocre damage card, which sometimes has significant upside in decks, which end up drawing lots of cards, or in fights where lots of cards are drawn, and fit into the deck as just a so-so damage option, and sometimes surprise by winning tough, longer fights without really requiring much other support. Is Rampage just a better claw? Kind of. Something is probably going wrong if this is an upgrade priority. Just taking it should already be enough of a sacrifice to win the sorts of fights it's good in, and upgrading it as well is starting to put too many resources into a direction which doesn't easily win the game. So worse blood for blood? Yes. That seems true. All of that stuff being said, I have to decide between Seeing Red, Burning Pact, and Rampage. I think with Spot Weakness already, we kind of have a Rampage analog. I think I can just take Seeing Red here. Seeing Red over Burning Pact. I'm okay with it. I think I get to take Dark Embrace now. I'm pretty sure I'm still going for hallway fights over question marks, especially with Dark Embrace, and it's upgraded already. We start to benefit more from card rewards than before. I know the command doesn't work on the YouTube stream. Don't have a bot in the YouTube stream. Alright. Power potion. I think armaments is fine here. True Relic may be okay, but armaments just seems like a pretty decent card. Against Lagavulin, I could use a power potion. Lagavulin tends to be a longer fight. I will take damage in it. Stay at very high health. Power potion's not that valuable against Act 2 elites. Alright. Also, I had armaments in my hand, so it was an upgraded power. Makes it even a little bit more appealing. Does YouTube streaming have support for stuff like a bot? I mean, probably. Don't see how it could possibly not. Not have lethal. I'm pretty sure I don't have to play Hemokinesis here. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but yeah. Bottled Tornado. That is a bottled Dark Embrace Plus. That is not bad. If I have a bottled Dark Embrace Plus, it feels like True Grit becomes a pretty wild card. Just wondering if I can upgrade it. I think so. We need to upgrade armament. That seems unlikely. Okay, Norbert might deal a lot of damage to me. Hey, it's sentries. I don't think these are as big a deal. That is fortunate. So I got to skip Gremlin Knob while setting up just a really strong duck. I kind of want to play defend. It starts to get into like very, very small differences because Guardian's not going to be an issue. And I'm at 60. So we're talking about like maybe saving a little bit of health at the start of next act. At the start of next act I have like Bottled Dark Embrace, Disarm, Seeing Red. Like my deck's already very strong there. I will just play the lower variance line. Feels kind of rude. But still at 45, I have at least one potion. Molten egg. I mean, I'm taking exam. Nice molten egg though. Did I write about exhume yet? I did. Alright. Now it becomes pretty important to upgrade Seeing Rod. Weakness isn't enough, is it? 10 plus 34? Oh, it is. Oh, weakness, Seeing Rod. Cool. Fire Potion seems really nice because this deck has a little bit of trouble getting going. Second Wind is excellent. And we upgrade Seeing Rod. Seeing Rod gives me 2 more energy probably, because I'm probably exhuming Seeing Rod like most of the time. Exhume upgrade gives me 1 more energy. Armaments upgrade can do some stuff. And there's random other shit like disarm upgrade, spell weakness upgrade. Never a spell weakness upgrade, I don't think. Disarm upgrade's okay though. I could end up double playing disarm in some fights. There are some iffy fights in Act 2, but with my potions I should be okay. I think the game's going to offer me Runic Pyramid. I don't think that's going to be a very hard choice if I'm offered Runic Pyramid. I don't really want to take 1 billion damage. Right. Is Knob as second to last delete a big deal usually because block cards are much more fakeable? I don't know about usually. This deck is kind of bad against Gremlin Knob. It's fine. I don't think I have to play Hemokinesis. It'd be very awkward, I guess, if I don't draw an attack. Alright, good. So we're in Act 2. We have full-ish health. Fiendfire? A Fiendfire with a bottled Dark Embrace Plus. The Fiendfire is upgraded. That seems pretty good, right? That seems quite good to me. If I had a Feel No Pain already, I could see myself taking Juggernaut. Let's talk about these cards, because I don't think I have spoken about Juggernaut yet. I don't actually like Fiendfire this much. Alright, Juggernaut. Did I talk about Berserk already? Yeah. Juggernaut. Value power. Scaling power is what these are called. It's like a B plus scaling power. Front loaded damage. Am I hyphenating that? I am. Weird. Wait, I'm hyphenating it like this. Wait. As front loaded damage, Juggernaut's like a... I mean, it's like a C. It does fit into exhaust synergies a little because of Feel No Pain. One of the simplest ways for a deck built around exhausting lots of cards to deal enough damage to win the game. Juggernaut plus Feel No Pain deals tremendous amounts of damage and does so very quickly when combined with Corruption and Dark Embrace. Little awkward to get started at sometimes, but synergizes with a surprising number of relics and even potions, which make it pickable as a value card quite early in some runs. I take Juggernaut over Fiendfire Plus. That's unreasonable. I have a flex potion. Nah, that's unreasonable. Juggernaut be closer to backloaded damage. Juggernaut pretty regularly deals damage the turn you play it. That's what I mean by front-loaded damage, is that it deals damage, like, quickly. Is writing this difficult because of how often my opinions on things change? My opinions on things don't change that much. Not at, like, the level that you're thinking that they do. The place where my opinions about Slay the Spire changes is in my organization of which strategies are stronger than which other strategies, which then, like, if I think that poison cards are unpickable on silent, then obviously my evaluation of all of the poison cards on silent changes. But only one thing actually changed. The only thing that actually changed was I thought, poison decks seem to be, like, struggling to keep up with early Act 2 as well as other types of silent decks, so I'm going to, like, try not playing them as often. So actually, my opinion on all of the cards is, like, almost identical from what it was before. I've played so much of the game, like, I can't just completely change what my opinion is on cards out of nowhere. At this point, I know what they do. However, how I use those changes sometimes, because I change like my opinion of what I need to do in a run, or what a character is most benefited by doing. Hey, I eat Legos. Juggernaut's one of your favorite cards. It's a very good card. It does a lot of damage. I do think I meant to take a Fiend Fire Plus over it here, though. I also have Exude. Feels like a completely run out of cards in your deck kind of run. I think here I take the Black Star. I think like we already have Seeing Red Exhume. We're already at a point where we're wanting to play more than 6 cards a turn pretty regularly. And that just like kind of continues to snowball with the Bottled Dark Embrace. And then between Cage and Black Star, harder moves just aren't that important here. Unless I'm going for some sort of infinite. But like I have a Fiend Fire. Like, how important is it really to remove cards when I can just... Like I can probably turn one infinite a decent amount of the time without a card remove if my deck develops in that direction. Like if I find a Sundial and an Offering. Obviously I have to draw the Offering on turn 1, that's probably the hardest part, and that's where removing cards actually helps. But if I do, then we probably just get infinite by the end of the run. So we'll just take a Black Star. And with Black Star, we would like to kill some elites. Have a Potion Belt as well. This path seems kind of nice. I get the Super Elite at the end if I want, but I mostly like it because I have a full Potion Belt. I can use that full Potion Belt to kill one elite, and then I can refill it and kill another one. Just kind of feels like the shops are at the right moments. I guess there's also this way. Maybe that's even better. I think that is even better. Wait, let's go that way then. Unfortunately, like, all of my energy is from Seeing Red. Alright, I'm just gonna kill you. I have survived against Avocado. There's another Hemokinesis plus. I think I just take Bloodletting though. Warcry is kind of interesting. It's probably better to take than not take at this point already. Like at the moment when I play Warcry, it doesn't do anything. I draw it, I play it, I draw a card, I put it on top, Warcry exhausts. I draw the card that I put on top. GG. I have successfully basically not had a Warcry in my deck. But if we find anything that scales off of playing lots of cards, like a Feel No Pain, it's already good. And then if we fight enemies who randomize its cost or punish me for playing cards like a Chosen, it's bad. I feel like it's meant to be Bloodletting. I think this is just upgrade all. It's actually a pretty easy upgrade all. I have been taking a lot of card removes at that event recently, but with a Potion Belt and a Bottled Dark Embrace, like, the upside for late game that we get out of card remove is a lot less present. Okay, it turns out that this was also a store. Debated. Could double tap a Fiend Fire. It's a pretty bad shop. Let's remove a strike, buy a weak potion. I'm not gonna buy Reckless Charge. I may regret that. Maybe I am gonna buy Reckless Charge. Actually, I am gonna buy Reckless Charge. Why didn't I buy a Fiend Fire? Not very good. Oof. I managed to draw a Seeing Rod. Still haven't managed to draw a Seeing Rod. Or disarm? Okay. Yeah, I just kind of drew my cards in the wrong order in this fight, I think. Okay. I think it's probably kind of hard to carry a lot of potions at the same time. I survived the bird fight somehow. Whirlwind plus. You know I don't hate it. A little awkward on 3 energy, but still correct, I think. Wish I knew what I was about to draw. This. Liquid bronze. That's helpful. Pummel Strike Plus is pretty good too. Build Sword that infinite that I was hinting at earlier. Don't have enough gold to buy Sundial there. Oh, wait. The bronze seems like a very good potion here. I want to deal another 16 damage for 3 of my health. No. We'll work out something with Fiend Fire probably. This 7 looks like it might be kind of cool. You'll definitely have to keep an eye on it. Cool. I'm a fan of Civ games being good. Huh. Deck seems to be a little bit on fire. very awkward. +2 cards turn 1 is very good. Strength gain. I might not have things better than lifting at these campfires. So there's Exhume upgrade, but other than that, I think I want uppercut, dual wield, or sword boomerang. Oh, it's uppercut here? Well, I can't play it. I don't have any energy. No medkit. Oof. That's very sad. Medkit with reckless charge and a bottle of dark embrace is excellent. Like, not just in terms of like a little bit of extra value, like in terms of this thing goes infinite and wins the game sometimes. I will take meat on the bone. That probably gets me through a super elite. Sell relics for half price. Why? Why? We do this and we hope to hit. Council's hitting. The meat on the bone is at 37? Oh, I don't have armors anymore. Well, shit. Alright. Guess I go to 44. Thought I had armaments still for some reason. 50 because of thing. Carnage plus exhausts. There's Clash plus. Clash plus with second wind. Probably not. Probably we're good without these. What a weird turn. I might just take 18 here. It puts meat on the bone back online. I do have potions if I continue to get lower. Yeah, this ended up actually going really well. I'll play Whirlwind to kill the gremlins as well. Frozen egg. Oh. Upgraded barricade. I don't really make any block yet. And Exhum's real good. But one way to make more block is to have a barricade, because that way any block that you do make sticks around. You just take Exhum. Unlucky. Still have meat on the bone. Six times whatever that is. 14? Is that what those numbers mean together? God, how does anyone want to know that? My mother lets me have 2 Exhums. I stopped asking for permission at some point. I think that's the secret. The cool mode of Exhum is draw 1 card with 1 Dark Embrace in play. Just use it to get a Seeing Red. Draw a card. GG. Havoc's a bit awkward here, isn't it? It's not an infinite with Reckless Charge unless I get another Dark Embrace. But it becomes an infinite with Reckless Charge if I get 1 more Dark Embrace. I could take a Clothesline, still kind of holding out for Shockwaves, or Intimidates. Intimidate even is a pretty good card here. Don't have a weak potion. I think this is just a skip. They're just commons, right? Havoc has some potential. I'd probably take an upgraded Havoc. It's a little iffy on being an energy for it. Feels like there are some pretty bad hits. Am I upgrading? Strength, probably. In hindsight, should I have taken Frozen Eye? How ironic. What an ironic question. Alright. I already told you all that I thought was relevant about Frozen Eye when I was in the shop with Frozen Eye. Wondering about the champ fight. I think feels like it's okay in that fight. So does Clothesline. They're both like better than not having them. Oh my god, Lacrom. Please sleep. Write me out a situation and you can tell me if it's ironic or not. What if you're really excited to eat some fruit, but then it turns out to be sour? Is that ironic? I'm just gonna take Clothesline. Kind of a bad card. Depends on the fruit. Oh, okay. This one shouldn't be too bad. I don't have a liquid bronze, but I do have a disarm. Probably play that. Hey Zach, Scotland's treating you well. Oh my god, Seeing Red is a good draw there. I guess I just do this now. Well, actually, it's just dead. $16 times 7? Unfortunately, nobody knows how much that is. I hope it's enough. Wait, Vajra, Eternal Feather. Ah. Oh. This damn clothesline. I could take a power through. Power through Second Wind is certainly a way to block. Yeah, I think so. So, disarm upgrades, pretty good. Power through or Second Wind upgrade, both pretty good. Another strength, pretty good. I think I probably lifted one time too many. I'm hoping I get a 4th energy, at which point the Exhume upgrades don't feel like they matter that much. Balatro is a goat? Kind of a thing to say about Balatro. It's not that bad. Reckless charge on my duck. Probably. Okay, this was some sort of turn. I want more spot weaknesses. I have 7 strengths. Yes, I do. I want more bloodlettings. I guess I do. targeted card remove is 1 true rate. Can I guard of clothesline? Probably. We go? I don't actually have that much damage. Second wind this turn? Oh, that should do it. Where's the champ during the Olympics? Probably lifting? Cool. We get to play Act 3. It's a very awkward deck. Could use a sweet scaling power. Alternately, it could just have Toy Ornithopter, Potion Belt, and then Tropic Ray, and maybe that's just like enough. Is Barricade a scaling power? It could be if I found a Field Man. It's wild how bad I feel like my card draw is with a Bottled Dark Embrace. And a Bag of Throb. What the hell? I think I do take Barricade. I guess this might be Mark of Pain. Wounds are very bad, but I do want a 4th energy, and the other ones are not good. Who is Mark of Pain? About to find out together. Get 3 elites on the left side. Don't see why not. Do I want lots of hallway fights? Probably. I want to find upgraded powers. A very rude spiker. Okay. Have Barricade in play, saving me 1 block this turn. Cool. Body slam. That's nice. Again, I don't think I make any block. Like, it wouldn't take that much for it to be good. But I don't have the thing that it would take. I'll come back if I find some block. Rampage? It's upgraded? Oh my god. I don't think so. Body slam again. Again, no. I think my damage is trying to be spot weakness plus like reckless charge and pommel strike, which should be enough. Rampage is better at dealing damage than what I just said, but only in like very specific situations and only if I continue to whiff like every card reward and don't find something better. Rampage is cooler in the board game. I don't remember what it does in the board game. But you are probably right. Is damage equal to your exhausted cards? Unupgraded exhausts a card first. That's right. Statuses don't go in your exhaust pile though. I remember this now. Oh, I could have just played clothesline because I'm at full health. Barricade's kind of doing something. Another second wind. Sure. Hey, Ben. Yeah, they do not go in your exhaust pile, making Rampage significantly less strong in the board game. I should play more of the board game. I have to finish my Frosthaven campaign first. It'll be a while. He had Grog. Whoops. I guess I've debuffed myself. Could this have gone worse? I have meat on the bone. It's still like fine. Oh my god, I'm one above meat on the bone. I can play Hemo Minis. Just take a bit of damage. The more I stream Frosthaven, the more you want to buy it. Sounds like a good game. Entrench? I think I have to. So speed potion feels kind of good here. I think strength potion may actually be worse than my 3 current potions. I don't know if that quite wins by itself, but you know, we'll see. One Feel No Pain would be real nice. I have not seen the gameplay trailer. Twisted 7. Doesn't it just look like Civilization, but the graphics are like a little bit better? I don't know. I've never... True. There was a time in my life when I got excited about games I couldn't play yet. And then... I think as part of becoming a streamer, it was like, there is now investment if I'm excited about a game. Like, if I tell y'all that I'm really excited about a game and we all get hyped about it together and then it comes out and it's just terrible, it just kind of like, it's very weird. And I noticed more, I think because of that, that often when I felt excited about a game, I would then play it and it would just kind of not be good. And so I just stopped getting invested in games I couldn't play yet. Tends to focus on being invested in games I can play instead. Don't the new civs all look the same? I think they are pretty noticeably different every time. Alright, this one we need some potions against, probably. This one's terrifying. Double Dark Embrace should be enough. Oh, cat. Cat, why do you vomit everywhere? Just assume all games will be bad and then get pleasantly surprised every now and then. Yeah. I think that is not a bad way to do it. Oh no. Fuck. What I have to do is all clean up because my cat has taken it upon himself to eat all of the food at once and is now vomiting because of that. Anchor, not bad at all. Darkstone preempt, okay. There's a Reaper. I kind of think Sentinel Plus might be better than that. I'm not very good at... Well, I am pretty good at exhausting it. Really what this deck needs is one more Dark Embrace. You could find like a duplication potion for the heart fight or something like that. I don't actually think this is a very hard choice. I think this is a pretty easy Sentinel. I have enough sustain in my relics that the only way that Reaper matters is if it can heal me substantially during a fight, and like, that just doesn't really make any sense in my deck. My deck is an Entrenched Barricade deck, so if I reach a point where I can be stable enough to heal a lot with Reaper, I should have already won, because I should have enough block that I don't take damage anymore. Would I take a demon form? Feels like it's just a worse version of Body Slam at this point. I think I'm recalling. The 7 trailer looks like they're proud to present a new coat of paint. Well, I'm happy for them. I could become cursed and heal 15 HP. I would also gain 6 max HP. It's actually kind of okay. 6 max HP is not nothing. I guess with Bottled Dark Embrace, we just take Madness. Somebody asked when Madness is good earlier. Here we are. Where does Ironclad hide the shield we can see on Sentinel art? I don't know. Welcome, Aurora. Alright, we want to remove non-skills with True Grit where possible. Any Fiend Fires? You know, actually a little bit awkward. Okay, it's fine. Grab Seeing Rod. Our deck has come together. It does something. And it does that something okay. Probably not well enough to kill the heart yet. Well enough to beat Giant Head. The White Beast Statue and Turnip. And another Disarm. Those are not bad rewards. White Beast Statue is like kind of like 2 extra potions over the course of the rest of the round or something. 1.5 even. But Disarm is good. And Turnip is not too bad. Hey, I found a Feel No Pain. That certainly seems like a big deal. I think this is Feel No Pain Clockwork Souvenir. I can even use Clockwork Souvenir on Speed Potion if I want. In like the Time Eater fight. Or the Act 4 Elite fight, maybe. I don't have Body Slam, how will I win? He's got his AirPods in again. Always get baited by dual wield and then don't draw the power you want to duplicate. Maybe you're not valuing card draw high enough. Huh. I'm still concerned that this just doesn't actually beat the heart. I have so many dead cards. Evolve would not be terrible. I think second Dark Embrace would be a lot better. I think even Burning Pact is very good here. Oh, it's dead. Alright, well, goodbye. What? What? As an Ascension 20 run only count as a win if you beat the heart. You get victory question mark if you beat the bosses but not the heart, I believe. I don't know. I'm a bit concerned that Dead Branch loses here. No, Cat. What have you been eating? Sometimes Zephyr will eat all of the food, and then it will give him a slightly upset tummy because he ate all of the food so fast, and then he thinks it's a good idea to, like, eat leaves that have been tracked in from outside or something like that to help his tummy, and it doesn't help his tummy. And he just starts vomiting everywhere. I have very little that goes well with Dead Branch. I have a Feel No Pain. That's like about it. Power through Second Wind does not go well with Dead Branch. That might be it. All right. Coward Stream. I don't know. I think it's pretty brave to not take Dead Branch there. Be nice to have Barricade and play that turn. You're gonna eat some leaves and start throwing up. Alright. Good luck out there. shame about the strikes. It's a shame. It's okay though. I have a good number of ways to exhaust them, and I've got survivability, so it's okay for it to take a little bit for me to get through a fight. Dual wield. I think I take that. Okay, so first off, it just hits Pommel Strike plus for infinite damage. I think I probably already have infinites, but like, sure makes the infinite less complicated. But then also I have a 7-card starting hand, so it hits Dark Embrace. Sometimes. Like, probably enough of the time to be worth. Okay, I like Flex Potion against the Act 4 elites. And then... +1 energy is not terrible. Upgrade this is not terrible. Upgrading Bloodletting is a lot like upgrading a different card to cost less, except it doesn't do anything a lot of the time. It only does something if I draw it in a turn where I have enough energy worth of cards to play. It's generally going to be more appealing to just make a card that I want to play cost less. Because I know that I will consistently have cards worth playing in hand when I draw that card, since it itself is a card worth playing. Sure. Alright, you just have to draw Entrench and win. Seems like it works. I think the Act 4 elite fight might actually be the scariest thing here. That deck's very slow, so I have a Fiend Fire. Hopefully it can kill one of them. Once we get it down to one of them, we win pretty easily. Okay, suppose I want Sundial on the right number. Oh no. My entrench. Now what will I do? Who's next? Awakened one. I feel like I haven't fought Awakened one yet this month. It'd be cool not to die. If I don't have to potion, I would tremendously prefer not to potion. So this represents 30 block. It's attacking me for 48, so I go to 6. As it stands. I do need to play Barricade, so I have to go power through Barricade Second Wind. I can always weak potion after the fact. I go to 6. How exam doesn't hit anything? Very rude. Oh yeah. I guess I get to buy a potion in the final shop. Unless I click on Bloodletting, in which case I just die. Or Hemokinesis, right? I have a very dangerous deck. The only preparation I need to do is put Sundial on 2. Clothesline, actually. Yeah, Awakened one stopped getting strength in phase 2. That is true. I don't know how relevant it really is, because it comes up every now and then. One. I kill it. Okay, we got meat on the bone, we got burning blood, and then we have eternal feather. So I believe I'm actually at full health. Upgrade is power through. Power through is an okay upgrade. Could also just go for exhume or madness. Feels like energy early in the fights has been a problem. Can we just look it up? Dude definition. A man, a guy. So no. Oh shit, it's another Dark Embrace. And an energy potion? Seems pretty good. And I drew Searing Rod. Okay, really, really good. Really, really good start. Dude, yeah. I'll disarm here. Zoom my Searing Rod. GG. Kind of like these potions, so if I don't have to use another potion, I'd kind of prefer not to. If I play Aimed Fire here, do I still have any attacks left with Whirlwind? I don't have Barricade in play. Alright, cool. I believe the fight is over. You want Sundial back to 2 again? Wow. Having 2 Dark Embraces is a lot better than having 1 Dark Embrace. Which, weirdly, is a lot better than having 0 Dark Embraces. I wonder if maybe, like, the card's good. Okay. Bottled Lightning. Bottled Lightning on Disarm? Probably. There's also Searing Rod. Searing Rod's a pretty decent pick. I think we go Disarm though because I have an energy potion. I can actually use the unupgraded Disarm if I want. Doesn't matter that much. Attack potion seems irrelevant. Italicize is okay. I want strength. Block vulnerable. Huh. Huh. Okay. Okay. Welcome to the starter deck. What do you want, Zephyr? What's up? My cat is gently howling at me. I'm right next to my chair. Alright. It is weak for these turns. I guess I will go barricade, defend, and trench, and take a bunch more damage. And then win the run? Looks like this turn we win the run. Took a little bit. So I want to hold on to entrench. Almost strike. Do I want spot weakness? Do I want wield? Is it okay not to have it? I will play spot weakness. Paying 3 energy for calipers. The barricade also makes you 15 block a turn over what calipers does, which feels kind of okay. For that, we do this. Unless I want to keep playing True Grit. And Bloodlettings? I'm only on 16 health. Well, actually I'm on like 51 or something. And True Grit seems good. Having Bloodletting is also good. Putting wounds in your deck doesn't seem very good. Tell me about it. Wait, why doesn't it take any more damage? What the hell? But I want to keep hitting you. Okay. Oh, you don't get the sundial energy that way. Can you hear my cat purring? He's a very strange fellow. With an oddball Zephyr. Can you really not hear him? Surely you can hear that. You don't hear it? Oh my gosh. Keep praying, Zephyr. Maybe the probably the noise gate is catching up, but maybe while I'm talking you can hear it. Slay the Spire music is overpowering. Alright, GG. That was certainly another run of Slay the Spire. Whoa, that's not what I thought I was about to do. I haven't been doing YouTube shorts this month. I don't know. I haven't uploaded them in like 6 months anyway. What's the point? Early, bottled, dark embrace, and early seeing red eventually turned into enough stuff to win. Black Star plus some elites kept me alive with sustain relics in the meanwhile. That's basically what happened. Unused potions make you hurt inside. Use that, use that, use that, use that, use that, use that, use that. There you go. All right. Should have enough time for one more. Let me go get some stuff to clean up Zephyr's vomit, though. I'll be right back. What's going on with the formatting? Sheets auto turned this into drop down, but then didn't turn the new ones into drop down. The joys of pet ownership, by the way. What a good time. When you're thinking about getting a pet, they don't tell you about all the like great things that you don't realize you'll get, like cleaning up 5 different cat vomits all over your house. Yeah, I paid for it as well. So, you know. What do y'all think about rpstrength.com? Ready to get shredded. Start building your dream physique today. I was thinking for Ironclad month, I should probably do lifting, right? Hypertrophy app, diet coach app. Free content. Hypertrophy. Does that mean muscle? Muscle growth made simple. No more guesswork, just results. Designed by Dr. Mike Israetel. Israetel? I've never met him. I don't know how to pronounce his name. PhD sports scientist. It's so weird to just like play another Ironclad run. God, brutal. I just played this character. We've looked at choosing a colorless card already. Between 100 gold and 250 gold, like, I think if you're going to a shop early, which it appears I am, you're definitely getting your money's worth on paying 18 for another 150. This act I'm expecting to take this path. Unless I have a lot of gold from like an old coin, we'll be going this way. Another elite, fight a guardian, and then we're in Act 2. That's the plan. And with this much money, it should be pretty hard to die on that path, but not impossible. Definitely not impossible. There's a bailout here. There's a bailout here. There's even a bailout here, I guess. But, I mean, that one less than the others. I don't think I have to strike both. Possible that I'm wrong though. Might have been meant to strike both on turn 1. Reckless charge, clash, combust. Reckless charge. D minus front loaded damage probably. Mediocre damage card with some redeeming value and runs with exhaust synergies and card draw surplus. Basically, how many arc embraces do you have? And every now and then an extremely high ceiling in a medkit plus sundial infinite sort of run. For the most part, though, not a card you're excited to have in your deck. Unless there's a strong reason for it. And that reason will often be more tactical. Need an attack to not die to act 1 elite. Then strategic, caring about synergies for later. How good is Reckless Charge in a status synergy deck full of Evolve Plus? Huh? Why is your deck full of Evolve Pluses? Combust. It is technically a scaling power. Would I call it self-damage? Scaling power, self-damage synergies, silver bullet, enemy fights. Self-damage, yes, that is what I call it. Alright, cool. One of the ways to solve multi-enemy fights on Ironclad, but perhaps the worst. Taking 1 damage every turn actually adds up substantially. And the damage is very slow compared to Whirlwind or Immolate. Occasionally comes online in a big way in Rupture, plus strength scaling runs, but these are not particularly common. I think that's mostly what I have to say. Or even just with a self-forming clay. How about that? We can add that for the nod to self-damage synergies a little bit more. We already talked about Reckless Charge, we've already talked about Clash. Right, getting there. So basically it's combust or skip here. Guardian Act, kind of low health. Oh my god. I take him to the vet. I feel like he just went and ate more leaves and then came and vomited again. Just a sec, I'll be right back. Okay. Anti-clash propaganda machine doing overtime. Maybe I don't have to take a mediocre card when I have 360 gold and a shop. It's kind of plausible. It solves sentries, and then other than that, it's just kind of bad. For the entire run. It's just in my deck as a bad card. I take a reckless charge. I just take a reckless charge. It's okay. And go waffle, bag of prop. And go bag of prop, fire potion, card remove. We're always buying bag of prop. Like every time forever. So Waffle is 35 health. Alright. Waffle's 35 health. And I have 7 max HP for the rest of the run. 35 health is probably more than Fire Potion saves me. The Fire Potion also removes a card. Feels like a spot where a card remove is pretty nice. There's also a card remove fire breathing, it does exist. Don't love it, but it does exist. Kills sentries, obviously. Inoffensive against Lagavulin. Kinda bad against Gremlin Knob. I think the situation I'm in with Waffle here is just very good. So I'm just gonna take Waffle. Could buy an Iron Wave. Oh wait. There's something to like getting your basic cards into your deck quickly enough that you're not regretting not being able to take them when you take speculative cards later. So in that spot I could have definitely not taken an Iron Wave. But by buying it, now if there's an Iron Wave next to a Dark Embrace in this card reward, I'm happily taking the Dark Embrace. Colorless Potion's nice. These cards are not. I'm not taking a Cleave here. Alright. Am I still coding the Slay the Spire simulator? At the moment, I am playing a run of Slay the Spire. Wow. That's unlucky. draw? I'm not being offered strong cards. I think we take another Iron Wave. This is kind of miserable. Alright, Gremlin Knob didn't kill me. Duplication potion, meal ticket. There's a rage. I don't hate rage. I have to work out how I'm beating Lagavulin. I have to work that out somewhat quickly. So not incredible against sentries. I talked about rage yet? I have not. Rage. What am I calling this? Infinite. Decent, high value block card in a lot of Act 1s, which can also contribute tremendous amounts of block later in the game, even to the point of making infinite block in the appropriate engine. It's often an okay pickup depending on the other cards you've put in your deck so far. Damage tends to be the priority in Act 1, so a block card is always going to have that weighed against it a little, but on the other hand, Ironclad often solves damage in Act 1 by adding a few common attacks, at which point Rage is even better than usual and can transition toward Act 2 pretty easily. With meal ticket, I probably want to go there now, huh? So I think I can take clothesline, and with that plus a duplication potion, and my bash is upgraded, I will be able to kill Lagavulin. And clothesline isn't a terrible card against Guardian either. Shrug is probably the best card here against Guardian, but I can't take Shrug there. There is also Rest, 24 health. Okay, 28, 40 damage. I am extremely disinterested in messing around here. We are just going to kill stuff as quickly as we can. I don't think I die in this fight. But like, I guess I could. For Internally, this is a pretty bad hand. Let's deal the damage. Is Rage a variance card? I guess so. Has much lower variance in the situations in which it's good. I'm afraid of this fight right now. I think maybe I don't play Reckless Charge. Okay, that should be fine. Still at a healthy 23. War Paint exists. Take a Carnage? This is brutal. Guess I have to take a Carnage. Hey, Chungus Khan. Very awkward to have 3 2-cost attacks on my deck and want to play all of them. I do not have enough energy to actually do that. You get 3 Iron Waves, they merge into a dash. Do I get to choose a relic? I guess I grab this with meal ticket. Okay, Inflame. That's kind of actually a card. Kind of want to go into Flame Vulnerable Potion. We'll take the card remove. Carnage. Explosion exists. There's a Pommel Strike here. There's the 4th Iron Wave I've been offered in card rewards so far this run. Probably just kind of have to take a Pommel Strike. Alright, did I have a power? I have an Inflame. This is one of the awkward things about Carnage. I haven't played it yet, right? Pretty sure I haven't played it yet. Okay, Lagavulin is weak. I'd kind of like to save Dex Potion for Dark. I think because my next turn has so little damage, I play Strike over Defend there. Really? Okay. $23 next turn. The Darkstone Periapt. Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna take a Shrug It Off. I already talked about Sentinel. I have not talked about Sentinel yet. think I should give the impression that Sentinel is a better card than Seeing Red. Hard to justify taking what is essentially another basic defend early game. But late game, this is one of Ironclad's 3 main options for generating energy in the deployment phase of fights. Turn 1 through 4 as you're drawing your deck and playing your powers. Can be worth picking to have healers towards explosive late game, but is usually a pick until you reach the inflection point where it's pretty obviously going to semi-consistently make you a lot of output. Is the spreadsheet pink because of Ironclad? Oh, it's red. It is red because of Ironclad. That is pink. Should say, but is usually not a pick. But is usually not a pick. I think it's blue and black. It's white and yellow. Let's take a shrug so we don't die to Guardian. This is a bad Act 1. Oh. Carnage or Bash? Can I die next turn? I'm only getting attacked for 21. Okay. Holy shit. Anger is a card? These sure are 3 unupgraded commons. Anger is a card. I think we take it. Is Snecko out here? Not really. I think if I take Snecko, I like die summarily. But Anger with Inflame is like kind of something. It makes Pyramid more pickable. Don't believe I was offered a rare. Not sure I was offered an uncommon either. Pandora's Box is not that good with like one of my strikes is removed and 3 of my basics are upgraded. I don't have any eggs. Please no whammy. Okay. All right. Do I want to bash here? I think I might. I have a lot of health to spend on the fight. I guess I can Iron Wave there. My bad. Food. Clothesline, probably. However, it's slightly worse when you play it over a defend. Slightly worse when you don't play it over a defend. Carnage is back. Alright. Carnage, honestly, I played it twice. It's not bad. Good performance from Carnage. I do get to play Act 2, which is like... I don't know. I don't know. It's better than not getting to play Act 2. These cards are borderline unpickable. Limit Break kind of interacts with Inflame. Exhume doesn't interact with anything, and Corruption interacts with my 5 energy worth of skills. Limit Break I've talked about. Exhume I've talked about. Corruption I have not talked about. Corruption is an awful lot of energy. Run defining card, which breaks the energy economy of the game completely. Ideally, paired with lots of card draw. Dark Embrace is a no-brainer. Other options all become very good too. Usually pickable on floor 1 in my experience because of how strong it becomes later in the game. But decent amount of skill, expression in recognizing when you cannot play it. You can probably play it more than you realize. Rewards building a deck around significant amounts of value cards, which eventually transitions into winning off of strong scaling powers. Juggernaut, Feel No Pain, Dark Embrace, Barricade. I'm not gonna like completely explain everything about Corruption in a spreadsheet here. It's mostly a bad card which you take because it's a good card. That's mostly what Corruption is. I think I'm taking it here. I have double Iron Wave, which is like kind of a small thing, but actually does matter. You run out of skills before the fight is over against bosses. You're probably building your deck somewhat inefficiently, causing you to do less before you run out of skills. You don't have to play Corruption the first time you draw it. Some boss fights you never want to play Corruption. I think I'm pretty happy having 4 energy here. I am going to have to take Cholera over Ectoplasm, which means against hallway fights, actually have 3 energy. But we kind of want shops over hallway fights anyway. So like we can go maybe this way. That's okay. I get 3 stores. That is a lot of card removes, actually. Alright. Automatana. I have anger and a bit of strength. Yeah, Act 2 hallway fights don't seem good for me, so I am okay with dodging those. Carnage on the top rope. All right. These have really been some card rewards. I want to take another pommel strike, I guess. Go for havoc, barely. Sundial. I don't think I'm buying Seeing Red. I don't think we buy Inflame either. Sundial's real good here, but I don't think it's good enough to not take a card remove out of this shop. Like if I take card remove here and then go here, I can't afford shop relic here. But I think the way the math works is it's not likely enough for the shop relic to be run winning for me to skip the card remove. Like, would I rather have Sundial or just 2 card removes anyway? 2 card removes is pretty good. Also, maybe I'll just get gold anyway. Yep. Got an Enchiridion. Is that a good one? Pretty good one. So if I pay 85 for this, I can still card remove. Alternately, I could take the curse, gain 6 max HP, and then just remove the curse. I do have corruption, so my need for card removes is a bit lower than usual. I like that more, and that way I can still afford a Dark Embrace. Stone Calendar, cool. Yeah, Chemex isn't really anything. I'm down to buy a cheap metallicized and an attack potion. But gosh golly, it's iffy. Let's upgrade in Flame. I removed Strike over Curse. Interesting choice. I can actually go Dex Potion for this fight. I meant to remove the Curse. I got distracted thinking about the other stuff in the store. Not necessarily the worst thing ever. A drop kick. Drop kick feels okay. Well, it doesn't feel very good here. I guess I was gonna say it feels good here, but that's just not true. What it does feel like, though, is a way to potentially win the run. But because of that, we will take it. I don't think we're taking bites. Only have 2 strikes on my deck. I have a lot of sustain on my relics. Think about all probably pickable. It feels like one elite fight's the right number of elite fights here. Oh, maybe question marks are close enough to campfire that we take it first in case we can take 2, though. Fire breathing, probably not the one I wanted. Curse removal exists everywhere. It's a shrine event. I sure don't have a whirlwind. Sure didn't used to have a whirlwind. Just thunderclap. Okay, we can take a very large amount of damage or almost no damage from this fight at this point. Depending on whether Gremlin Leader attacks or not. If I go for it, doesn't look like I have it. Alright. We take nothing. I guess that maybe means I get another elite fight. That's kind of nice. Potion? Self-forming clay. Liquid memories. Yeah, those are things. I think I'm taking a Seeing Rod. Obviously, I don't have Dark Embrace. Feels like I probably have enough energy, though, and I have a bit of card draw with Ink Bottle and Bag of Prop. Fascinating. If only I actually had a fire breathing. Well. Whoever died of slavers. I'm okay. The event killed you 3 times in a row last night. It is a pretty bad event. Next turn, it's a 7 times 5. I might have to liquid armies here. Is Carnage enough next turn? 26 twice? It is. Okay, I don't have to. I can do this, and then if I draw poorly, I have liquid armies on Carnage this turn. Feels like I drew poorly. Think about it. 14, 19, 22. I'm taking 13. I do heal at the shop. Save the potion. Potion feels relevant against Automaton. Well, that's funny. There's a sword boomerang here. I think I should take it. Perkat's kind of interesting. Fascinating. Is strike now worse than curse? Yeah, significantly. Okay, Feeling Pain's a nice pickup for a fight. Lock Potion seems real good. Double Dropkick. I mean, the thing that does is not too hard to understand, I don't imagine. I think we just take Impervious, though. With so much strength on the Sword Boomerang, I don't really need to go for infinite damage. Evolve's pretty good there too, probably. Was that my first rare? Wild. Corruption's not really it. Like, I want to play Corruption at some point, but do I want it now? Maybe I do. Probably okay. This one's stealing corruption. This one is stealing something that I want back ASAP. Actually, dropkick's pretty bad. Wonder if I can survive long enough to kill them with Stone Calendar at this point. That one isn't even dead to Stone Calendar. Kind of funny. I have Liquid Memories from Pervious. But not if I reshuffle. I have to use both potions to survive? Alright. Is Clothesline better than Impervious? Almost. Impervious also draws me a card. I need time to kill them one way or another. I'm okay with this. So I'm at 65. I'm being attacked for 74 plus 2. 76. So this gives me 1 health. Is that right? I can save myself 8 health. Maybe I need to, because I'm gonna draw Decay again. 66, 74, 76, I'm at 1. I have Iron Waves. 27, 75, 67, 59. According to my math, I'm at 1. And I get to play next act. Wow. Okay. An okay exhume. It's a little late for feed, but I don't think it's too late for feed. I think we take feed here. I don't know. Feed's kind of... The thing that exhume does that is strong is a little bit more pertinent to the run than the thing that feed does that is strong. It means I take Act 4 with only 94 health. Oh, quite a lot of health. When I say it is an overrated card for Ironclad in Act 1, I don't know. What, how, who? Who rates it? By whom? I'm taking feed. It gets me 30 max HP, that does more than exhume for impervious anyway. So like, I mean, a bit of a meme. But I could take Bell here. It's a fairly large meme. Between Dome and Black Star, probably has to be Black Star. Wait. I get all 3 shops again. It's funny. Oh my god, it's 2 vulnerable? Wow, that card is not playable. Cool. Deck is definitely still struggling a little bit with the whole being good thing. Whirlwind with 3 strength. I have no AoE. It does feel kind of late for a Whirlwind, but I have no AoE. Maybe it's a better late than never kind of situation. Shot doesn't really help me. Dual wield doesn't really work. I think the curses are better than Strike Plus. Whoops. Oh god. So like, maybe Feel No Pain would be a good card. Maybe Disarm. Maybe just like, I mean, it feels like there are a few things that could help, to be honest. Jacob. Okay, worse things have happened than that turn. Next turn, Stone Calendar goes off. I don't have to play Reckless Charge. Anytime I draw Feed, it's alongside Anger. Or something else that deals enough damage. Bloodletting for energy, Chemokinesis with self-forming clay. Or Cleave Plus. I think I'm meant to have enough energy at this point. I just need to like do more with the energy that I have. I think we skipped that. Evolve feels like a card we take for sure. This is such an awkward corruption. I've just found out, by the way, that I only have 3 energy for this fight. I might die. Like, I may actually just be dead here. Probably meant to do that. I have survived. I am at a healthy 30. Blood for Blood sure seems like it just costs 0 every time I draw it. Is it worth having? If it costs 0 every time I draw it? I don't know. Possibly. A lot of damage. Berserk. Have Evolve for this fight. I think I risk it. Good. Nice Nixter. This worked surprisingly well. I was meant to just play Whirlwind, I guess. I don't know. Putting this on 9 was worth something. No feed in there. If I don't feed here, I think it's okay though. Alright, Nemesis down, 2 relics. Preserved insect sundial. Sundial. Okay. Okay, do you take a Battle Trance Plus? Eventually I need to recall. Do I want to do it now? The alternate is heal for 30. A lot of health. Human form would be better as a skill. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. What would the skill do? But chat, are you just saying random things? We see sundial in the shop. We did not. Okay with taking 5 there, keep the defender on, make blood for blood cost 1 less. Fine. Do I die now? 40? Like a big number? That's all I've got. Oh dear. Friend could maybe benefit from like a feel no pain or something, huh? Or like a true grit, just as an idea. Imagine if I had a true grit. So I'd like to hit Seeing Rod. Or Impervious. I just played 2 Pommel Strikes. Okay, cool. Well, that's like fine. I think lethal even. Faster. Wait until next turn, so Sundial's on 2. Worth a 1 health, probably. A frozen egg, a champion belt, a corruption plus. There's a drop kick, but I can't vulnerable things. The first enemies I'm fighting have 3 artifact charges. The number of times I have, like, just not been offered a card that does something pretty high. I also went to a lot of question marks going through Act 2. Largely on account of not being offered any cards that did anything. Get feed off. I don't really need another dropkick. I need another corruption. Not really. I need cards that do something. Is such a thing possible? It's a little iffy. I guess it's this. At least I have 5 block. Ow. Alright. I gained 3 max HP this turn though, or this fight though. So who's really winning? I think it might be them. I have a stone calendar next turn. Okay, Regen Potion's not terrible. These are not terrible. I think it might be Flame Barrier over Entrench. I don't usually have a Barricade. Self-forming Clay is actually pretty good with Entrench. I think I just need the card that reliably does something though. It's pretty awkward to be having to take so value cards this late in the game. He's 64-bit robot. Sam, next turn. How come blood for blood costs 2 there? Like, how's it even possible? Dials on 0. Ink bottle's gonna be on the wrong number. Ooh, I really messed that up. I think the most important thing is, to save 1 health, I think. Liquid bronze, metallicized plus second wind. Kinda gotta take this and hope it does something. I have enough energy that I can not play corruption here if I so desire. Second wind. Alright, don't kill me this turn. That is the big attack. I missed second wind. Okay. Just second wind Iron Wave, I guess. Finally get rid of my curses. Well, that's terrifying. Yeah, still alive somehow. I get to rest at the campfire. Turnip and the boot? Holy shit. Gotta power through? Power through second wind now? Lizard tail is too expensive. There's an impervious here. Turnip shame is synergy, true. Gosh, I really want to upgrade a pommel strike. It feels like I need this impervious. It's the end of my gold forever. If I buy it. I have an armament. Being able to upgrade second wind would be really nice. I have a grand total of 6 strength with which to kill everything. Take an Inflame Plus. I don't have a Disarm? Holy shit. I think I have to leave myself able to purchase Disarm next act. I think I buy Inflame, actually. I'm also not sure the deck beats the Act 3 bosses. I went exhaust too late. Act 1? I'm sure I can make the call much earlier than that. It's a pretty bad turn. The boot! Oh no. That was incredible. I must say this run is looking very dead. Possible that I slightly misjudged how much damage I would have here. Well. Ooh. A boomerang tried. GG! I think that's my first time dying to the Act 3 bosses this year. Floor 50. Directionless, Act 1 with a million. Commons to survive. led to avoiding hallway fight, Act 2, Waver's Collar, resulting in a deck with very little scaling at the end of the run. I don't strongly feel that there were like inflection points there where there was a different path that obviously won. Often in runs like this, like the seed is very beatable, but it's like if you went a slightly different way, you would have gotten way better rewards. Which is why it's kind of ludicrous to talk about whether seeds are beatable or not. Because with the way that I went, it's not offered very much. I'm going to wait patiently for about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to click on Run History. Nope, that wasn't long enough. Unbelievable. Yeah, a lot of Ironclad's good cards just weren't in my deck. Is that going to show up on stream? Hello? Took a reckless charge because it felt slightly better than skipping. Was it better than skipping? I don't know. Reckless charge was inoffensive at the end of the run. I could have taken fire breathing. That might have been the strongest angle I had. I don't think I meant to commit to a fire breathing on floor 2 there, though. It cost me 35 health because I'm buying Lee's Waffle. No, I'm like certain that that's too early. Heavy Blade, Wild Strike, Cleave. I could have taken a Wild Strike, actually. I think if I take Wild Strike, maybe I get to take Power Through here. My deck's still not very good, but yeah, I don't know. Part of the reason that I'm not taking Wild Strike there also is that I just spent all my gold on having 82 health, and as such, I don't want to have to take terrible cards. Like, I'm trying to buy myself the ability to skip a terrible card reward one time. Could have also taken Cleave. How many potions do I have? Just one, right? Oh, also I bought an Iron Wave. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm in an okay spot, and I'm just waiting for, like, a good card to appear. No good cards. Rage is kind of a good card. Maybe if I take Wild Strike there, I have like a surplus of damage. I get to take Rage and or Power Through. There's just so many bad cards. Flame to get through the boss fight. Almost Strike's fine. Shrug is like fine. Anger is like fine. So I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I saw 16 commons that act in no rare. It's possible, obviously, and we just did it. Certainly abnormal not to see a rare in card rewards, though. And then my relics are just kind of garbage. I don't hate the run. It's fine. I'm not meant to win 100% of the runs, and this is certainly in the bottom 50% in terms of strength. Probably in the bottom like 20%. Replaying seeds with different decisions. Like this? Wait, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? It says continuable. Oh, it did work. It took a while. Like this, you mean? And then instead of buying and flame and card removing, I could go like this. Sure. I mean, it's mostly meaningless because once you start making different decisions, you're in a different run. You just are playing a different run, but it's not quite as different as a new one would be. Alright, chat. That was my 4 hours for the day. That added up pretty nicely. Feels like at this pace, 2 runs in 4 hours is pretty manageable, and as we get to a point where we have more of the basic stuff already done in the spreadsheet, we can start doing some more complex stuff. I already did a little bit of that. I did some like math on whale rewards and so on and so forth. Maybe I should generalize this calculator. Card reward calculator. The spreadsheet has so many tabs. They had some potion distribution stuff. Yeah, I don't really have enough brain power after 4 hours of thinking about Slay the Spire to do this, but I will generalize this a little bit more. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to head out. I have some evening plans. Thanks for hanging out, though. For those of you who don't know, this is like intended to be 30 days of 4 hours of Spire a day. I know that there are going to be a few days where it's hard for me to do that, so I may not be able to do it on all days. There will be some days where I do more. There will be some days where I play 4 hours of Spire and then play something else as well. But yeah, the goal is to spend 120 hours in Ironclad and just see what kind of learning resource I can end up with, because I have played so much of this game and I would like to have something accessible that people can grab and read to have some idea about what I think about different things. Feels like something worth doing. Holy shit, that's a lot of writing. Alright. See you all tomorrow.